Hello, YouTube, and welcome to Monique's Journey and my 60s dance party. Yes, 60s, another freaking decade. How the hell does that happen? I have no idea. I really don't. Well, I mean, I do know what I've done, but some of it just blows me away. Like, really just blows me away. So this is my week 29 update, and here are my numbers. All right, Preop 218, surgery day 210. Last week I was at 170.5, and this week, or yesterday actually, was lower, but today I'm at 168.1, which makes a total of a 49.9 pound loss. And how much from last week? A 2.5 pound loss over the week. So, yay! So the funny part is, I've been searching for a song all week, and when I finally did find the right 60s song to kick off my 60s decade, it ironically was I Feel Good, and I really didn't feel so good. So this week, on Tuesday, I picked up some type of fever. I don't know what it was from. It broke this morning, but it wiped me out. So it was a low-grade fever, and I was just waiting for other symptoms to show up. I don't know, maybe a sore throat or a cough or a sneeze. Nothing showed up. No pains. It's just this random fever. Is it my body reacting to the fact that it's been well over 20 years that I've been this small? Is my body protesting, going, dude, I want my fat back. It's freaking cold. I don't know. So I still went to work, and I was wearing fleece leggings under my work pants, like my dress pants, and an undershirt under my shirt, and an extra sweater. And something was going on with the heating system at work where it was exceptionally warm. Everybody was complaining but me. So it was just hilarious. So because of that, I did skip going to the gym for 3 or 4 days because I didn't think it was a wise thing to go. But if this no fever condition continues and tomorrow, then I will most definitely head over and go to the gym tomorrow. I was actually doing I had consistently gone 4 days, and I was like, oh my god, that's so awesome. I'm so proud of that. And the other thing I'm super proud of is logging in my Fitness Pal, and I think take a double check here. I think I'm on like a 14-day streak, a 16 days. It's the longest I have ever been able to log. Crap on a cracker, I really can't tell. So, anyways, it's all good. It's all awesome. Really, the only things I wanted to discuss, I wanted to talk a little bit about my hair. So take up the clip. So yeah, hopefully you guys can see it. No, sorry, my camera's not not fine enough. But what I can see when I look in the mirror is hair about this long all the way along my hairline, which to me says, yay, hair's coming back. So it stopped protesting and it's actually coming back to me, which is, yeah, really good, because bald's just not my thing. It isn't. Although, you know, if I had to wear wigs, I think I would get a whole bunch of different ones. You know, like a short, sassy black one, a nice long blonde curly one, the redhead, you know, and maybe a few others. Yeah, I would just change it up and make it kind of fun. Although I say that about glasses, and right now I have one pair. Go figure. So I thought I'd show you guys some of the things that I use in my daily life to keep me on track. So my food plan is 3 ounces of meat 3 times a day, and then a 2 ounce of protein snack plus half a cup of veggies and a third of a cup of starchy if I have room for it. So it sounds like it's complicated, but I found ways to make it a little easier. These are my 1 cup containers, and these are my half cup containers. The half cup containers basically contains exactly the right amount of protein that I need for a snack. So if it's like sausage or pepperoni or something like that, I kind of just throw enough slices where the volume is fairly close to this, and I'm good. I'm good there. And then the full cup is where I store my proteins, and depending on how dense they are, 3 ounces could be about here. It's supposed to be about 3/4 of the way, but I weigh them as I fill them, and I whenever I make a protein, I lay out these containers. I have about 20 or 30, and I just do 2 ounce, 2 ounce, 3 ounce, 3 ounce, 3 ounce, 3 ounce, get them all done, lid them up, throw them in my freezer. If I'm having a mixed meal such as chili, a full cup, which is this, again, perfect. What I do not do is I never microwave these containers. So I do have glass containers that I use, that I take for my lunch. And usually my habit is I should have probably brought one of those, is I'll throw a half cup of veggie into the bottom of that glass container, frozen veggie, because, I'm just lazy. And frankly, salad just doesn't keep, and one can only eat so much salad. So it's either green beans or broccoli or cauliflower or some kind of mixed veggie. I throw in about a half a cup in there, and I'm not even that specific. It's just like a handful, what looks like a half a cup to me, and I'm fine. Because, it's veggie, right? So I'm not so worried about it. And then I take this container with me, frozen, and then by the time lunch comes, I just open it, tap the bottom once, and the thing falls in and into my glass container, and I'm good to go. I throw it in the microwave for a few minutes, and there's my lunch. And since I have so many, and I try to keep a variety going, so every 2 weeks, I would say I probably make a pork roast, some chicken, and meatballs, and maybe a beef roast, and chili. So within the 2 weeks, that's 5 meals within 2 weeks that get done on a some kind of rotating basis. And because I make them in the crock pot, they're really easy. And then so I just kind of freeze them up and stack them in, and life is good. When I'm eating at home, these little glass containers, wow, I'm really struggling with this today. This one is a half cup, and this one is a full cup. What I often use these for are portioning things like snacks. So trail mix is a snack that I'm really jazzing on lately. And a third of a cup comes to about there. So I just kind of throw it in, eyeball it, call it my third of a cup, and life is good. In this one, I may, throw in a cup of soup or something like that, but, or I feel like cereal, a little tiny bowl of cereal. Sometimes, even though I haven't, even though I don't eat it very often, sometimes I'm just jonesing for some Lucky Charms. So those are a few piece tools that I use. These little cups are from Glad, and these little cups are from Ziploc. The glass containers I got at the dollar store. So yeah, that's what I use to keep my portions in check. I am not rigorous in my measurement. I'm approximate. I do that because I don't believe that, being that rigorous is something I could maintain forever. So I'd rather work at this, maybe lose a little slower, and still continue on, a journey. So this is something that I consider sustainable for the rest of my life. Yeah, and that's it. So I am feeling better. Hopefully I can get my little tushy into the gym tomorrow to run around with my C to 5K girls, girls and boys. So there's a VSG group who was kind enough to let a lap bander in. It started off with little Aussie Mel. So thank you, little Aussie Mel, for letting me in. And even though I'm fairly far into my C to 5K, I am going to go back and restart it. So right now I'm running at about 4 miles an hour. And last week I thought, on my off day, while I'm warming up to do some weights and things, I decided I'm going to run at 6 miles an hour, 2 minutes. So 2 minutes at 6 miles an hour for me equals 2 hours of coughing ridiculously. But that being said, I'm going to keep throwing those little 2-minute blocks in, because I believe that your body has that capability of growing and learning. And if you stress and rest, you will build that capacity. You will build that ability. So that's my plan. A little bit of stress and rest. I'm going to throw in those 2 minutes. I mean, it's 2 minutes. 2 minutes. It's not going to kill me. It's just going to make me sound like I'm dying. So I know it was Thanksgiving last week, and I got to see some really cool stuff, and a lot of people who were very grateful and thankful for stuff. So I'd like to say that I'm super thankful for my Slim Band sisters. So even though we're all Canadian, I think one of us might be in the U.S. You know who you are. Even though it's the U.S. Thanksgiving, I'm still going to be thankful for my girls. It's really sweet. We send each other gifts, random little gifts of thoughtfulness, and it's so fun to get something like that in the mail. And it doesn't have to be big. It's just a little something. It says, "Hey, I thought of you," and it's like, yeah, Christmas. So I'm grateful for that. Grateful for the rest of the community, and looking forward to a good week. Take care, everybody. Don't forget to be as kind to yourself as you are to everyone else, and have a fantastic